What's going on, guys? Once again, Golden Blue Dude here with you. I'm actually in a car line at a school where my kids go to, so I'm waiting for them to get out. By the way, don't forget about my live show on Wednesday. I'll have all-time great Eugene Napoleon on the show as a guest. He was part of the 1988 undefeated West Virginia team that went to the national championship and played Notre Dame. I'm really looking forward to that live show, so y'all tune in for that. Today I want to talk about coaches that are getting fired and coaches that could still get fired. Well, first off, we know that Ed Orgeron, he was fired. The crazy thing is 2 years ago, he went 15-0, had one of the greatest teams ever, and won a national championship at LSU. Now in 2020, in a COVID year, he went 5-5. This year, he went 4-3 before he was fired. That's how fast things can happen. I just don't get the timing of this firing. Why not fire him at the beginning of the season or right after the Auburn loss? But instead, they wait till LSU beats Florida again and then fire him. That one just doesn't make sense to me. LSU is a strange school, and who are they going to hire to replace Ed Orgeron? That's the big question, especially in the midseason. Are they just going to ride out the rest of the season and then start searching for a coach at the end of the year? I just thought it was strange, the timing, firing a coach after they win. And Florida was ranked number 20 in the nation, so I don't get the timing of that. Another coach that's been fired is Nick Rolovich, the head coach of Washington State. Now, he was fired because he did not want to have the COVID vaccine. Now, he applied for a religious exemption, and he was actually granted that. But then it went to a secondary committee, and they turned it down, and he was fired. So that's some crazy circumstances as well. And it seemed like everybody liked him, the players loved him, and that they were trying to build something around him. Washington State was actually on a 3-game winning streak when they fired him. So basically, the state of Washington mandates that all state officials or state employees must be vaccinated. And as a head football coach of Washington State, they classified him as a state employee, so that's why he was fired. Other coaches that are on the hot seat: Manny Diaz at Miami, overall 16-14. He's only been there 3 years, but in 2019, 6-7, 2020, 8-3, and then this year, 2-4. I think the problem here is Miami has a ton of talent, and he's doing absolutely nothing with it. I think he survives this season, but he better get things turned around or he's going to be fired very, very shortly. Staying in the state of Florida, Dan Mullen, the Florida Gators head coach. Now, overall, he's 33-12. It's not a bad record. 2018, 10-3, 2019, 11-2, 2020, 8-4, and then 2021, 4-3. That's not up to Florida standards. This is only his 4th year, but Florida has high standards. Maybe he can get through this year and perhaps have a great season next year, but he has to survive this year because Florida's getting very impatient with him. Head coach for Virginia Tech, Justin Fuente, he's definitely on the hot seat. Overall, 41-29 in 6 seasons. 2016, 10-4, 2017, 9-4, 2018, 6-7, 2019, 8-5, 2020, 5-6, and 2021, 3-3. So he started off hot and then has gradually tapered out. Virginia Tech fans are not happy with Justin Fuente. I actually agree with them. I would have fired him after last year. They're giving him a chance. Right now, he's blowing it. What about Dino Babers at Syracuse? This is his 6th year, and overall, he's 27-40. I mean, I know Syracuse doesn't have high expectations, but it's been proven you can win at Syracuse. 2016 went 4-8, 2017 4-8, 2018 10-3. Very good season. 2019 5-7, 2020 1-10. Yikes! How did he not get fired after that? I don't know. And then 2021 3-4. I think if he can get Syracuse to a bowl, he'll save his job. Anything short of that, and he just might get fired as well. I'm hearing rumors at Texas Tech that Matt Wells is definitely on the hot seat. This is only his 3rd year. And overall, he's 13-16. 2019 4-8, 2020 4-6. This year 5-2, but he has a brutal remaining schedule. I think if he can get the Red Raiders to a bowl, he will save his job, but he'll have to follow it up with a decent season next year as well. Then there's the fiasco of Scott Frost at Nebraska. He's only been there 4 years. This is his 4th year. It seems a lot longer. 2018 4-8, 2019 5-7, 2020 3-5, and this year so far he's 3-5. Overall 15-25. Nebraska definitely has higher standards than that. I'm not even sure if he'll survive this season, but if he does, next year will be his last year if he don't turn it around now. What about Justin Wilcox at Cal? He's been a disappointment. 22-26 overall. In 2017, 5-7, 2018, 7-6. Pretty good season in 2019, 8-5. And then last year, 1-3. And then this year, 1-5. I mean, if he finished the season 1-11, how do you not fire him? Even 2-10. I mean, that's really, really bad. I know he had a decent season in 2019, but you can't be that bad and survive. This next one is very intriguing to me. David Cutcliffe at Duke. He's been there for a very long time. 77-92. He's had some success, but over the past 3 years, it's not looking good at Duke. 2019 5-7, 2020 2-9, and this year 3-4. And I think Duke will fail once again to make a bowl. But standards at Duke aren't very high. He might be just fine. It might be just me. But to me, that record is not very good. But maybe they're okay with one great season every decade. We'll see. Scott Satterfield at Louisville, his seat's getting a little hot. 2019, 8-5, pretty good start. Then 4-7, and then this year 3-3. If they fail to make a bowl, Scott Satterfield may be coaching for his job next season. Then there's the coach for West Virginia, Neil Brown. Took over a bad, depleted West Virginia team. Went 5-7 in 2019. Overachieved in 2020, 6-4. And then this year, 2-4. Fans are wanting him fired. I think he needs more time. Overall, he's 13-15, but he has one of the best recruiting classes coming in at 2022. I say get through this year and see what West Virginia looks like after 2022 with all that talent coming in. Y'all let me know if there's other coaches you think should be on the hot seat as well. I'll come up with another video for a list of coaches that could fill some of these vacancies. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.